Hi there, brick builders. Today again we are on to something special. First of all, this is not reversed footage. This really is disassembling some sets. And these sets are property of my 3-year-old son, and they are from Mega Bloks, and they are all Paw Patrol sets. So to some it may come as a surprise that there are really Paw Patrol licensed brick sets there with Mega Bloks, but Mega Bloks is the daughter of the Mattell company, which are those guys who built the Barbie and the Hot Wheels. The problem with this great idea is that Mega Bloks only produces bricks in the Duplo format, so this is special bricks, not the small ones, but the big ones this time. So for everybody who's older than 3 or 4, what might be special with this sets are the figurines, and they of course are screwed. Okay, screwed together I mean, which as far as I can tell is a bit of an oddity. But those screws allow the figurines to have free movement with their legs, at least with every pair of legs there, so they can move them up, forward and backwards, they can lie down in this way. All of them do have negative studs in their feet, so they can also jump up and walk, something like that, and they do have a stud on the back to put something on there. The eagle-eyed among you might have already seen some scratches on those feet. This is not a sign of bad quality when the figurines came here, but this is a sign of having already been well played before I had a chance to film them. So that also makes sure that the feet are printed, as well as the print on the body, as well as the well-formed heads there with multiple colors. As you can see, the figurines mainly differ with their heads. They have a bit of a print difference also. First we saw Chase, then we saw Rockey. Now we saw Liberty, and go on with Rubble. I guess if there's any demand for something like that for older children or even for adults, this is the figurines here, because they are rather pretty and they're rather detailed. So while having a closer look at the sets, these sets are done by Mega Bloks, which is a Mattell subsidiary, which is not a small company, which is not a company that has no expertise with toys, but it's also a large company, and as we know, large companies tend to make some mistakes. The biggest mistake here is, in my opinion, that they made a good decision putting up Paw Patrol with Mega Bloks, but that they didn't recognize that Paw Patrol interest doesn't really end with 3 or 4 year olds, but also continues to 5, 6, 7, 8, so that there should be a series for those elder kids also, which would be made in mega constructs, which is the Lego size bricks. So maybe they will sometimes come to that point, but I doubt it would be short to come in fruition. So all we have for those kids are the figurines. But let's have a look at the sets themselves. First, Rockey's city recycling truck sporting 11 pieces and Rockey, and one print, in this case just one. You can use those arms to shift Duplo-sized plates, and one is included. The axles here come separately and they turn very well, and to make it clear all along, there are no stickers in all those sets, all you see are prints. Next we have Liberty's city scooter with Liberty and 17 pieces. Here it's also a vehicle with separate wheels which turn well, and we have a bit of a grappling hook that can be unrolled and re-rolled again with this bit of a spoon-like thing just before Liberty there. For all that might be surprised by this figurine or this character, Liberty is from the Paw Patrol film only. And then we got Rubble with its city construction truck, a shovel and a mixer on the back. These are rather big foam parts, so you can lift up the shovel and you can tip over the back the mixer here, which has 2 special flaked pieces in there. There's also Rubble inside the set, as well as 17 pieces. And despite that the chains in this truck are not real, but there are small wheels under there, they roll well. The problem with all these vehicles is that the dogs themselves, when they are in there, they seem a bit disconnected. So there's nothing like handling some levers or stuff inside there, because they're just standing in there doing nothing. Finally, we got Chase's City Police Cruiser with 31 pieces and Chase. This set is a bit bigger because it not only has more pieces but also has different stuff to build there. You build the vehicle, the police vehicle there. Inside the police vehicle is Chase with his motorbike, with his cycle, who can embark and disembark there. And on the third step we got a little tower, which I don't know what it should be, but there is a big signage on there, so maybe it's a call tower. The pieces roll well. The set has the most play value, I guess. At least for my son this is true. And the functionality to put the bike inside and outside is something intriguing for the target group there. So who can enjoy this set? First and most of all, these are playsets aimed to get intrigued by smaller children, 3, 4, maybe 5. This is not something you put on your shelf, except maybe for the figurines if you really like them, and also older childs tend to like Paw Patrol. And those kids don't have any Paw Patrol with bricks in the moment, so it's a pity. Really, Mattel should remedy that by bringing out some Paw Patrol Mega Construct sets. For parts, this is mostly foam pieces, so if you're not really into the Duplo style, there shouldn't be much there for you. In terms of quality, those pieces have a bit of a bigger clutch power or greater clutch power than you are used to by Duplo. This is not really uncommon in the bricks world. In this case, even if my son has assembled and disassembled the sets for dozens of times, the clutch power is still there, so no problems there. Also with the colors and the prints, they are all excellent and they are all the same for all the pieces. So if you have any means to use those sets or have kids that can use and play with those sets, there is no problem there to keeping you from buying them. But that's it for another video. If you like what you've seen, please press the like button. If you didn't like what you've seen, please press the didn't like button. If you have comments on those sets, on Mega Bloks or Mega Constructs in general, or Mattell, please comment that. And if you want to have something like this for every week, please subscribe. But that's it for the moment. Have fun building, have fun watching, have fun playing, and see you.